Okay, and now we're doing a deck profile with Jerome, the creator of this wonderful YouTube video thing. Anyway, don't be camera shy. Come on.
Well, I went 5-3 today. God, I hate Kakori Yugioh. I played 3 of those, lost 2 of them. I'm sorry, 5-4. Not 5. What did I say? 5-3.
5-3.
Yeah, 5-4.
All good.
Then the Yugioh, they suck. BLS sucks. But hey, what are you gonna do?
Just be better next time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the deck. Somewhat of a deck that I brought in. I've already made some few changes. I will point them out as soon as I go through them. But it pretty much stayed the same. So, but here we go.
Okay.
You need 3 ducks. Yes, those are common because
you're cheapo.
Yep. 3 legionnaires because he's good.
Did you say 3 or 2?
2 legionnaires because he's good.
Yeah. Instant pop.
1 Zephyro. 2 Achilles. 3 Phalanx because
bitch card.
It's good. And
card.
MVP, I think.
Ooh.
I call him Mistletoe. I don't know how to pronounce his name. And
because you're basically telling your opponents to kiss your ass when you summon him.
2 Assault Mode.
Now, Assault Mode is a card I haven't seen in Dragunities, like, ever. What made you decide to go with Assault Mode? I gotta ask.
Well, Assault Mode is like a walking effect veiler, negation of anything. So, it's just super good. I mean, to be able to stop everything that they do, graveyard, field, monster effect, traps, anything, it will stop it.
Too dark. Can't see.
Yeah.
Sorry, people.
Camera sucks, but we're investing on that.
Right. Once we get a little more popular.
1 Red MD.
Okay.
He's good, even though he's only at 1. I want him at 2, but 1 will work.
You want him at 2? I didn't even think you liked running him.
Assault Beast, just a searcher for one of my other card. 2 Dark Bribe. I got a lot of hate for this.
I now have a lot of hate for playing that.
I like to set it, and then when I bring Stardust, they solemn it, I just bribe it, they lose at 2,000, and yeah, they get a card, but the card that they're going to pick up is not as good as that solemn. And I had a match where he solemn, I bribe, Judgment, I bribe, and he just looked at me and said, screw you. 2 Chains. This card goes as a target for Zephyro. Bounce it up, reuse it. For scrap, target it, they're monsters. So, he's good.
Definitely.
Well, it's good. And 3 Assault Mode activate. You need 3, not 2, but 3. You can always use it for Ravine. And set it just to bait it. 1 Mirror Force. I want to, but I don't have room. I'm already running 41 cards. I just don't have room for the other one. And I was running 1 Solemn Warning, but now I'm gonna run 2. I took Card of Consonance for the other one, just because I got in trouble with that card. I will send Phalanx, draw 2 cards, and those 2 cards start as Assault Mode. And they're dead on my hand. 3 Terraforming. Again, not a dead card. You can always pitch it. For Ravine. 3 Dragon Ravine. You need 3. Not 2, not 1, but 3. These. The most important card on the deck. So, yeah. 3 MSTs. Back row hate. Heavy. Avarice. Reborn. And for the other Card of Consonance, I'm going to put Foolish. for Zephyros or for Phalanx if I need Phalanx in the graveyard. I didn't know how good that card until recently. For the extra deck, a new edition, Gaia.
Ooh, pretty.
I didn't know how good he is until I bring him out, I'll use his effect, and then them Kakuri will turn that red MD because I don't have I can't attack with him. And yeah, they'll just slap red MD with 0 attack and you just cry. Force Focus, mainly for heroes. Dust Tornado, things like that. Oh, and a lot of people will drop Trag and attack, and then I say, alright, effect is 0, and they go, like, what? So, yep, it works. Then you just slap them again. Queen Dragon. It's a good card. I don't know why a lot of people doesn't use it. I usually go Ducks, effect, I will get Phalanx up, and then I'll get Sephiroth, and then I will overlay. If I got Mistletoe, I will bring him up, I go for Stardust, and Stardust is pretty much protected with her. So, she's good. Trident Yugioh. I only brought him up once, and when I brought him up, they dropped Gores. That's the reason I'm running 2 warnings now. And then it just sits there and you cry and cry and cry because they just got a 3,000 beater. Because you attack and you got greedy. You need 3 vaginas.
Yay, vagina!
You need 3. A lot of people does not use his second effect. I do a lot, especially if Aquis is in the field, and then I'll just swing for a 38. So, gotta remember that second effect. That's sometimes can be helpful.
Free pop in a 38 beater for a turn? Heck yeah.
Scrap Dragon. Everyone knows what he does. And attack card, because I thought I was gonna see a lot of Chain Burn, Blackwing Dragon, and I did not see one. And he sat there and moan and moan and moan. Yeah, he might go out. I might get another scrap or another Atom, something to change him up. And you need 3 Stardust because you're running the assault mode. I was trying it at 2, but I use them too much, and then they go to the graveyard. They just sit there for me. So I need 3. Level 5s, Catastor. Sadly, he was gonna win me a game. Guy dropped BLS. I attack. I swing at it, and it says, okay, and top deck monster reborn. And then I cried, and then the guy behind me just started laughing and said, what happened? Showed him.
Sorry.
CG Librarian. Do a lot of synchroing. I know people does XYZ now or overlaying, whatever. But there are still some 6 Sims out there. I didn't face one. I didn't go to him. I didn't want to see him in my deck. It might be another Thunder Charger next time. So.
Yeah, Tomb and Thunder Charger. They're good now, aren't they?
Extra, my other mirror, bottomless, 2 Compulse. 1 might be taken out for another bottomless, and then 1 might go to a torrential. I don't know yet. 2 lands. Went for him once. It didn't work out right, and so I really don't want her in there. I might find something good, like a light mirror, because I've seen a lot of Agent today, and I did not like it. Deck card, Quill Pen. I set in for my other MST. When they go Zen mains, I was like, alright, and I'll drop a bunch of monsters down, since I can get ducks and Variana in one turn. Take them up, and then push back their Zen lanes or whatever. Then I just swing for a Stardust. Good card. It might be 2 cards for me, I don't know yet. And I hated these cards. I used to love them. It gives me Atlas, Phalanx in the graveyard, but the trouble is, when you draw your 2 cards, you will get Stardust Assault Mode. And then you're pretty much saying to your opponent, yeah, that's game. Burial, didn't need him, because Inzectors are gone. I just thought, just to be safe. Book, I don't know about that one, this one yet. I might take him out for Max C, I don't know. Shadow, I faced 3 Dark Wolf today. Side 1, match 1 I won. Then we sided, and every time, it's my first turn, Shadow, and then set the other one. They pop it, Shadow, and then they just cry. And it's real good. And Inzectors, they're still there. Somewhat. Dark Hole. I don't use Dark Hole on my deck. 1 card, didn't want it, didn't care for it. My monster does the popping power, so, but it's a good card side. And a Leviathan. I would take Red MD for Leviathan, just to go for Trident Yugioh, which kind of failed me today. So, but he's gonna stay there. He's good, because I go Atlas, fact, they don't know what it is. Sometimes they solemn it. You know, use that solemn. I said, it's fine. Next turn, I go Ravine again, Atlas, Leviathan, 26 beater. Then sometimes they even mirror force, and then I'll get an Atlas, put in defense, stop their attack, unless they drop BLS. Then you're dead.
Then all hope is gone.
Alright. That's the deck profile. I said 5 and 3. We're gonna try to be there again this December. We're gonna work on some matchup and some cards that we've never seen before. I seen one of the Krista dude baited me with a Dark Hole, sent Stardust, the graveyard, dropped that, and it sucked. Did it twice, by the way.
And Krista, the bane of your existence.
Yep. The Dark Hole, I said no, drop it. Second match, I got Assault Mode. The Dark Hole, I said I will take it. And I said defect, they get Stardust in there. Then next turn, they'll summon Krista. Then I will summon, they will try to torrential. If you negate, you're dead. If not, they'll just get that card bound top of their deck. Something like that. But that's the deck profile.
So I gotta ask real quick before we're done. This is your first regional experience ever.
That's right.
Is there anything specific that you would do differently next time?
Yes. If a hot chick comes up to you and asks you for a trade binder, do not give him anything. Because it's their boyfriend that's playing and not them. Remember that. And also, try to be polite. I have a match. The guy won. He just walked away and then tried to come back and says, well, I won the match. I already called the judge because he just walked away. He was kind of douchebag. He took some of my card just to read it, then just fling it back at me. I was about to fling back at him, but, you know, try to be professional. Just be nice. I understand some of some of my cards might not be as expensive as theirs, but I got a family. Every dollar counts. But that's about it. And next time, take somebody with you that can drive. Because I drove 2 hours there and 2 hours back, and the guy beside you just snores. Kind of sucks.
That'd be me.
You actually let him sleep?
Yeah, I actually let him sleep. Then he didn't even buy me lunch.
It's like a bad date. Jesus.
Yeah.
You're a terrible date.
It's not even a bad date. It was like...
Hey, I fell asleep on the way home,
It was-
but I woke up, and I started a conversation when I woke up.
The worst driving experience in there.
Oh.
Then you get there, he goes like, "You been here? Where's the entrance at?" He goes, "I don't know." "Where do we park?" "I don't know."
I gotta pay attention to that shit.
How much, where's that?" "I don't know." "Do you know anything?" "I don't know." So, bring someone that can drive,
And knows what the fuck they're doing.
knows what they're doing, but hey,
We know where to go next time.
we had fun, so we'll
Yeah.
see you in December there again in Columbus.
Then
And,
Cleveland in January.
January we might go to Cleveland. I
Might.
don't know. It's a 3-hour drive. I don't want to drive with a bunch of whiners behind my car. So
I'm not one of those.
Trust me, if it's Cleveland, it's only going to be 4 of us.
So that's the deck profile. And subscribe, like it, leave a comment, give me some ideas, because I'm always open for ideas or any suggestions, or what should we run next time.
Constructive criticism, please.
Yep. But that's the deck. That's the deck. I'm gonna stick with this until the next band list. There's a special treat for that. I love that deck, and I'm working on another one. But yeah, some of the teammates already seen the next one, and they don't like it. But peace.